my name is Selena. I'm a nursing student. Today I'm going to be priming my primary and secondary IV tubing. First I'm going to perform hand hygiene. And I'm going to put on gloves. Okay, so I've just removed my both of my primary and secondary tubing out of their packaging. They would still have caps on everything, both ends and on the ports. So I'm just going to ensure that the tubing is locked, which it is. Okay. And since I know I have to do a secondary line, I'm also going to ensure that these are locked, which they are. So I'm going to start with my primary bag. This would have a cap on it, and I would take the cap off. I would take the cap off of this as well, ensuring not to touch anything, and I would spike the bag. Okay. Since I know I'm going to be doing a secondary line, I'm going to hang this bag lower. And then I'm going to prime the line, first unlocking all the ports and holding it over the garbage can but not touching the garbage. Okay, and I'm just going to make sure that there's no air bubbles. Make sure to squeeze it until about halfway, so that it ensures that it's flowing. And then make sure there's no air bubbles. Okay, and I'm just going to lock it. And there would typically be a cap still on this, so I could hang it on here, ensuring that it doesn't touch anything else, so it doesn't become dirty. And then I'm gonna take my secondary bag with my secondary line. I've already checked to make sure that everything has been clamped closed. I would remove the cap off of the bag and then off of the spike as well, and there would be still a cap on here. So I would ensure that nothing would touch this once the cap is off, and I would put it right into the bag, spiking the bag, and then hanging it higher than the other one. And then I would unlock both locks to prime this line. I would do it slowly, just because I don't want to waste too much of the medication. Okay, there's no air bubbles, so I'm going to go ahead and lock both. And then there's still a cap, there would still be a cap on this one, so I could attach it to my primary line. I'm going to attach it to the port that's closest to the bag. So it's going to be this one. I'm going to clean this port first for 15 seconds. Okay, and make sure it dries, and I'm going to attach it to the secondary. Okay, and before setting it up, I would ensure that all are still locked, everything's clamped. I would set my settings into the pump and then unclamp everything, hook it up to my patient and then unclamp everything.